Shalom. The birds of Great Millstone from the church in Birmingham, Alabama, come to give warning to you so-called blacks and to the Native American Indians of the impending danger of the power of Islam about the sin. Before we get started, let's give all honor, glory, and praise
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Hakadash.
Double honor to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. This little same teachers to the Lord. See, if you just back out here again, the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shah, to ultimately promise on the downfall of America, Babylon, and great. Why? Because the Lord needs to leave this place now. You know what I'm saying? You see, because everything that's taking place here in the planet Earth is ultimately leading to the downfall of the so-called white man inside Edom. And this is when you're seeing so many things with this concerning this society is taking place while the money is failing. You know, the food is drying up, the convenience is running dry. Everything that these people have as an outlet to not be concerned with prophecy is pretty much going away. And it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna be concerned with it, man. So you got it.
Yep, Ezekiel 35 verse 1. And it says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
You see, prophesy against it, man. And the Lord hasn't said nothing good to come to America, man. Hey, the Lord said evil and only evils. And all of that, the evil is gonna increase, man. So you got it, man.
Say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold,
this thus said the Lord. You see? You got it.
O Mount Seir, I am against it, and I will stretch out my hand against it.
And Mount Seir is speaking of Edom, America, Babylon, the Great, which is being ran by the so-called white man inside Edom. The Lord said that he's against it, man. You see? You got it.
I will make you most desolate.
See, and that's pretty much going to be the end all be all for the Lord to make this place most desolate. And that's going to pretty much happen for World War III. See, this is why you have so much tension with countries growing. Us going to grow into this perfection, which is World War III. And America's going to get caught on right in the middle of it, man. You see? And the end all be all is for that place to get hit by the missile, man. You see? Yeah.
It says, verse 4, and I will lay thy cities waste, thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
See, and how you gonna know? Because it was been prophesied to you by the prophets. And he tell you in the beginning to prophesy against it and say, you know, that the Lord he's against this place, man. You know, and prophecy is pretty much to say before. So he's telling you and warning you of the things that's gonna happen beforehand. You know, it's more than. Okay, you got it.
Yep. It says, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Yeah, and that's why, because Esau got this perpetual hatred even to 2024. This nigga ain't changed. The Lord tell you, should have left the change the spot, man. You see, ain't nothing about this guy changing. He's just been more modernized, man. You know, he's been more camouflage for the lack of better term. Yep, discreet. Yeah,
the Lord called it perpetual, because perpetual is a continuous, like a continual drop or a drip. It never ends, you know?
To this day, man. You know,
to this day.
It says the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time of their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, see, to this day, man, it's like he was still carrying out that perpetual hatred. But you gonna see it in this perfection and take the trouble, man. This nigga ain't go away, you know, he smiling at you now. But soon he gonna show his horn and tell you that he Revelation 12:12. You got it.
Con, this is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
This is why we out here. Speak the words of prophecy, man, to warn you of the so-called white man inside you and his intents and purposes, which this guy, he gonna flip the society upside down and give you a solution. And that solution is gonna be the CHIP, man. You know, that's gonna be the solution to all your problems that's taking place in the earth. And if you take it, it's gonna be destroyed. According to Revelation the 14th chapter, man.
Come, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yep, these words are faithful and true, man. And everything that you're seeing taking place on the earth, it all goes back to the scriptures. You see, that's why the Lord tell you that none shall want to make, because in the end of the day, this is the only thing that's gonna make sense, man. You see, you got it.
Come. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Yeah, unbelief that speak against thee. You know, because Jake always got a rebuttal. But that's why Ezekiel 12 chapter tell them niggas that, you say that this vision is for a long time to come, but the Lord is going to do it in your lifetime, man.
Hey, and read that back one time.
Come. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Oh, select. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
No, the imaginations and the incredulity go to that.
Come. Fear not the imaginations
So that's
against
the
thee.
thought process, man. All of these philosophies, any way outside of the Lord, you know. Well, go vote, because that was a big thing in my job yesterday, man. It was a lady trying to get me a history lesson on voting, like how that'll be the answer. So that is, if I was to tell you really why I don't believe in voting or what my hope or beliefs is to, that lady would have laughed me to scorn.
Yeah.
So what we do, we gotta cut Jake with the wisdom of the scripture. Right. Hey, what has voting done for you, lady? Right. And she went into her little soliloquy. They died for us. I was like, I get that, that's all well and true, but what has that done for you? I'm in the same effed up position you were in. You were screaming. Okay. What has it done for you? Okay. And all of a sudden, Jake didn't have an answer. And then we brought out the electoral college. If you understood the electoral college, you would never vote. Okay. And I told Jake, it was like, if anything, I can see it on the local level and not on the national level, because I know it's never going to change. You see, that was my unbelieving thoughts to her sister. It rocked her world. That rocked her world. My unbelief of why I don't believe in her sister rocked her world. We can't let the unbelief of these people rock ours. She may not see when if Donald Trump wins, you going to the poll on November the 4th. What did that do for you, bitch? You see? It's gonna rock. It rocked my unbelief, my incredulity towards that system. Let this system, when the system doesn't play in our way, they're gonna hate you. You see? That rocked her world. Don't allow the incredulity of these people, when they come with whatever saying or belief system against the word, or whatever, though it may seem as if though they may be right for a time, do not allow that to throw you, knock you off your damn pivot, man. Incredulity, unbelief. They can't believe this. When you go to the word incredulity, they're
You got the word incredulity for you. Just to bang the brother up, the word incredulity. The state of being unwilling or unable to believe something.
Mind seared with a hot iron. You got it.
You got it. It seared with a hot iron. Because like you said, bro, it says unwilling to believe. The Lord blocked them people out for the lack of better words. You know, now that angel, at the garden for the lack of better words to keep people from coming in. That's what your high five shines with.
These people are going to see this incredulity. They think it to be a game for them now. That incredulity is going to turn to hate towards us because you were the speaking box towards them. You're the reason this vibration going. You know what? Smash the radio. You're that radio, man. You're that voice now. You see?
It's going to be a penalty for being allies with Yahweh Shah. It said in St. John the 7th chapter, the world may hate people and you will hate them. It's not like we just so special and we shut and jive. It's the spirit of Yahweh Shah in this. That's why even that's why I say spirit not be incredulity. Because I know some brothers that went to a spot happening to everybody. You go to a spot and all of a sudden demons hop on them. Now you buying drinks. You been there 4 or 5 times. You took the dog in last time, and all of a sudden this time you coming in, the demon hop on you. And it's not like us. She really can't help it. You know, it's really just the spirit of Yahweh Shah upon you. So now demons gonna try to take you any every way.
Yeah, like the Edomite that you had been dealing with.
All of a sudden I come in there. What's your ID, brother?
Yeah, a whole one harassing the brother, man. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, scripture said, with a song and not believe. You know, say that make the words of Yahweh Shah no fit. Most High forbid. So regardless of who you vote for, it's still gonna be a famine. It's still gonna be World War III. You're still gonna have Jacob's trouble, man. You know,
but they're hearing our incredulity. They're hearing the thoughts of us. Hey, so why would it shake you when they give you their point of view? Why they think our faith is bull?
Yeah.
You see?
Lord says the wisdom of the world is foolish.
That's it, bro. That's it.
That shit how faith. Oh, it tell you how the shadows of Egypt.
Yeah. Isaiah 30. Hey, every brother could, man. Get that Isaiah 30 and 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 1, and it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
See, our people rebelled against them. To rebel, read means back, to bail means to war. Who are they warring with, man? Yahweh Shem Shah. You got it out.
That take counsel, but not of me, that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yep, they covering. He said they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. That's really the covering that he saw you, man. You see, cause who's driving you down there and go, who put that in your mind that shit work?
He got money. This nigga won't take you to work. This nigga won't take you to work so you can make rent. But this nigga got a whole bus system set aside for your ass to go vote in the month of November, man.
And they trusting that shit. Hey, let me tell you, we have seek for a nation that cannot save us, man. You see, man, and that's Jake, man. You looking for change in America, man. But the only change, you get your ass whoop more. You get your ass whoop more this year than last year. That's the only change you got.
It says that want to go down into Egypt, and have not asked it in my mouth.
And who is the mouth of the Lord? The prophets, man. You see, you going to acquire the prophets. But Jake don't do that, man. Jake ain't came over there and asked him, how y'all feel about voting? Should we vote? You know, no, nigga. You see, you got it.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. They trying to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. You know, they want more jobs.
Yeah.
You know, they want lower taxes. You see?
Really, Jake just want relief. You know, when it's a son, you see he's looking for love in all the wrong places, man. Because Jake tried to look for love in the form of Esau. Again, you get a dollar raise, $2 raise, you still in hell. Let's say if you hit on a parlay bet, you still in the same, your baby mama still tripping, you know, you still gotta pay rent, bills are still due, you still in debt. So for the lack of better words, instead of Jake trying to seek situation in carnal things, or seek comfort in carnal things, it's best to seek comfort in the scriptures, man. Because as you read in the scriptures, if you seek in carnal things, you ain't gonna do nothing but devalue yourself, man.
You got it out.
Hey, it's even like if Jake make a certain amount of money, they'll put your ass in a different tax bracket.
Just so they can cause new hell.
That's it.
It's what is Egypt goes into double house of bondage, double straits, man. So how you gonna find release in a house of bondage and double straits, man? You in double hardship, like you between a rock and a hard spot.
It ain't no comfortability. I'm saying, look, you are in a rock and a hard place. The only thing you do is look up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, look how for your redemption to our man. Look for your house. So real quick, brother, can you
This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path, where's the good way, and walk therein.
That's the way of the scriptures, man. You see, this is that good part, returning to the house by Shabbat Shabbat. The Lord, you tell you that, you better find me, find the life, man. You know? You got it, man.
And ye shall find rest for your soul.
See, you're going to find rest in your soul, man. Hey, the Lord tell you that this is not our rest, man. You see, what is that? Isaiah 28 and 20, tell you how he pulled the cover up and his feet out. You know, you cover your right side, but your left side is exposed. It's pretty much no comfort here, man. You see, and also because it's not your rest, this is our place of rest. You see, because the Lord, you take those burns of the world off you, man. You don't fuck about trying to be something in America, man. We know that this place about to be destroyed. So really, our investment is in this truth, man. You see, you got it, man.
But they said we would not walk therein.
Yep, and there's Jake. They won't walk in, and the Lord said, shall you be stricken more and more? The Lord's gonna start destroying you, man. And you gonna see that take place, because one of those plagues the Lord gonna send to America is death, man. You see? You got it out. Oh yeah, one more, yeah.
Also I set watchmen over you.
Yep, and we watch the storm with the apostles and the bishops and great millstone on down to the Ephesian bro. You see? You got it out.
Saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Yep, see? Yep, hey, hearken unto Yahweh Shai, what the Lord is about to do here in the earth. But what these niggas say, you got it.
It says, but they said we will not hearken.
You see, they want to continue in America. So guess what? God gonna kill them, man. You see, and it ain't personal. It's just business for real. You see, because you don't want to get, with the program of the Lord, man.
Hey, if I got some real quick question. Because again, a lot of niggas just emotional. That's the reason why they don't love Yahweh Shai. Niggas can't really dwell around Yahweh Shai back in the Israel because niggas would have came uncomfortable, man. And the reason why you are uncomfortable because the Lord's gonna put you to death. Got something for you real quick, just to put a Proverbs 8, and I'm gonna start at verse 35, like brother mentioned. It says, for whosoever found to be found life and shall obtain favor of the Lord. Just add to the brother say that because that's the good way the brother just mentioned to you. The good way the prophets lead you to salvation, but Jake don't want to do that. Niggas just want to happy life, big proud of anything, man. And these carnal things, even though it might satisfy your hunger for a little while, you're gonna be hungry, an hour later. But like Yahweh Shai said, this is the food that you eat that you're gonna never thirst again. It says, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. And that's what happens when you reject life, man. Once you reject Yahweh Shai, you really rejected life and you are really just walking into your death, man. Walking into Babylon. Especially once you learned about this truth. The scriptures say, ain't nothing worse than a dog returning to his own vomit. You become twice the child of hell. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord's gonna get up there and crucify himself again for you. No, man. It's too late. But you got it, bro.
This morning,
If I may jump down to verse 19, Jeremiah 6 and 19. Here on earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people.
And this is spirit. Because we the one that's pushing forward this mission throughout the whole thing of earth, man. You got it?
Even the fruit of their thoughts.
Yes, it says he's going to bring the evil upon these people, even the fruit of their thoughts, man. And that reminds me of Genesis, the 2nd chapter. Every thought of them was evil continually. You got it?
Because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law.
They didn't go to Yahweh Shai. They didn't do Psalms, the 2nd chapter, when they kissed the sun and see the angels. They didn't do Psalms, they skipped over that chapter, man.
And what is it to hearken? It's to attentively listen.
And again, just going back, that's their reverence. Because Yahweh Shai said this, man.
Yeah,
It's a difference between your mama saying something, your dad saying something. It's a different difference between the regular police officer saying something and the sheriff reporter going and saying something. It's a whole different field, man. You might even shoot, you might even talk about the Alabama game, but when the sheriff come through, he pull up, something wrong. And it's the same thing with the prophets. Yeah, you can hearken to these good guys, they might have a little bit of the truth, but once the prophets say something, that's how you know it's concrete, man. You got it, man.
It says, but rejected it.
Yeah, but they rejected it, man. And again, you rejecting the words of authority just to hearken to the words that are vain, man. Because the words of this boy only sound good. Niggas using, $50, $100 words, man. Nigga, keep it simple, man. That when things become complex, for the lack of better words, that's when destruction, and bad things can be.
communication.
God said a carnal mind, but a spiritual mind, he's like peace, man. And that carnal mind puts you in awkward positions, man. And that's why Jake always in an awkward position or a fucked up position because he's fucking carnal, man.
Yeah.
And that awkwardness just gonna grow until you make the bad decision and you gonna die.
Yeah, and if I may add too, because a lot of shit that Jake go through, a lot of had to go through is self-inflicted. It's not like the Lord just got it bad out. I guess it's your fault, it's your fault that shit happened, but it's your fault it was using the car. Let's be real, man. Because again, when we want the truth, you have to have a sense of reality for yourself, man. Again, you gotta know when you shoot yourself in the foot, you gotta stop getting hit with the same fucking punch, man. You got it, man.
This is on Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Rise and depart, and that's going by way of the mind first and foremost. It'll tell you in Romans 12 and 2 to be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's how you depart, man, because this place ain't your rest, man. This place is pretty much packed with principles and vexes. You see?
Because it is polluted.
See, it's polluted, man. It's polluted with abominations. Even your food, the shit, the water you drink, even the air you breathe, man. You see? Got it.
Come.
You know what I mean? That pollution starts with a thought too.
Yeah, and I was just gonna add to it. It starts with a thought, and what? That thought leads to a degenerate spirit, man. That's why you gotta rebuke even thoughts. Every thought is either righteous or it's wicked.
You gotta know how to see. You got it.
Not somebody I would say the saying go, wherever the head go, the ass follow. You know, just going back to that.
You gotta know how to discern it. You know, because you can't entertain everything that comes to you, man.
Yeah.
That comes to your mind.
Yeah.
When an evil thought come to you about a brother, man, you better rebuke that within. It better not even take seconds, man. Rebuke it, because that ain't the spirit of the Lord. That's the spirit of Satan. You got to be able to, like the brother said, you got to be able to discern. That's Satan, man. Hey, a God can shaitan. You died when you your shaitan. Apallah Yahba Shemi
About
Abba
to
Shah.
shout. Yeah.
Feel me? Simple, man. You gotta pray Satan out your thoughts,
You
man.
know what I mean? Because that's what you're supposed to say, that rule of business.
Mhm.
You don't want that rule of business to come in and creep in and take root. Because once they take root, you done. Now I'm saying you got the car keys to your brain now. Now you can spy right now, man. Yeah, I'm a quick shocking middle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be thinking like that, bro. Niggas be thinking like that. What y'all want to
Come. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
See, it's gonna destroy you even with so destruction. Like the brother said, Satan controlling your mind. That's why the Lord speaks about that helmet of salvation, man.
Beautiful.
You know, taking on that shield of faith. And that's really what you're gonna need here in these times, man. Cause Esau, he pushing out so many enchantments, man. Especially if you get closer and closer to the end, this nigga is coming with all sorts of enchantments. Even said that we'll say, lean on thy enchantments.
Yeah, matter of fact, Isaiah 47. Check that from the front. Isaiah 47. Let's start at verse 9.
But that lets you know how Esau that he gonna come with you, man. That's part of his sword. You know?
And men in the faith, hey, the one that thought he could fly, like R. Kelly a month ago, man. Hey, that's what happened to him, man. He got caught up, wrapped up in the world. Matthew, it tells us in Matthew the 13th chapter, man. He got, for whatever reason, say he picked up that paintbrush as the scripture is telling us to depart from this place. He didn't depart fully, man. So what? Now he thinking he can fly to a point that now he ain't even in the truth no more, man. He got overthrown. Just now he's finna be road killed for the Lord. Road killed. You done did all this time in the world, man, for nothing. But you got us a life.
Yeah, start at the top. You got it. Yeah, start at the top.
Yep, this is Isaiah 47 verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
If I may add, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Now, we already know that word Babylon goes back into Babal, which actually means with confusion. The same thing, dust. Dust spiritually means confusion, man. You know, you got it up.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of Chaldeans.
Oh, daughter of the Chinese. Just like the brother, going back into the point that the brother made earlier. When you go to Chaldea, you go to ancient, Babylon, there was a heavy place where witches like that. They push forth heavy enchantments, man. Serve different gods and things like that. You know, down here in Birmingham, Alabama. That's why it's place called Magic City. You know? You got it.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yes, you're not going to have that same thing you had back in 1776. Now everybody can see you as the Lord, as you want. Even the whole planet Earth, man. That's why a lot of people ain't doing business with you anymore, man.
God.
You know? Even Trump. A lot of reasons why Trump, the economy was good when Trump and Bush was in there, because they used to threaten people with business, man. You know? You gonna give me this, and if you don't, I'm gonna bomb you to hell and back, man. You know, with that gold in Sri Lanka, you know? It was a video and everybody having all that gold on top of that mountain, you know? You hear shit else about it, man. The Congo with that was Congo.
Uganda.
Yeah, Uganda.
Yeah, it was Uganda. You see, you ain't heard nothing.
Jay, when Jay get money, you gonna see. You ain't see none of them motherfuckers, man. All them boys probably dead, man, because of Esau. But you got it, man, Ty. You got it.
It says, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
The Lord pretty much exposed this place, man. He tell you how sins have reached up to the heavens, man. You know, how the nations are angry at this place. You see? And the only one thing that can come out of it is destruction.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Lord, he's going to come back as a angelic power. He's going to come back in his glory with the Lucifer along with the chariots. Right? You see? Keep going.
And it says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Yep, and that's speaking of America, man. The daughter of the Chaldeans, this place it deals heavily with witchcraft, man. And the brother was wanted to even die here in Birmingham, this place being known as the Magic City. It's not even Texas that go out here, man.
And I can speak to it living in Alabama, but being in a town not necessarily in the area. Birmingham had Esau did a heavy enchantment through that first 48.
Yeah.
Out down here in Birmingham, it put a degenerate spirit in all of these major states, man. All of these niggas was in competition to have the murder rate go. They wanted to be number one. We want the most murderous city in America. Because Birmingham was considered the most dangerous city in America for about, 8 years? And that threw people off because little old Alabama, well, Detroit had to up the score. Now Chicago got to up the score. Now California got to up the score. It's a heavy demonic spirit that Esau pushed out here with gang violence and just street violence in Birmingham, bro.
And if I may add too about the dangers of Birmingham, the border. Now when you go into the statue of the border, he's the god of war. That's what's staying over the city. That vibration is getting pushed forth throughout the whole Jones Valley, man. When you go into the god of the border, he's this blacksmith, he's a godly referee. And there's no coincidence why it's the switchboards in Alabama. There's no coincidence why Alabama have a gun problem now. Why? Because the god of war is still on the city. That's a part of those changes that get pushed forth, man. These different statues that's getting put out here is not for no reason. Even the statue of Dwayne Wade getting pushed out there. They probably push about the spirit of homosexuality out there, man. These different things not there for no reason. No, it's a vibration that come with these different statues, man.
Yeah. Hey, because even if you look at the people, motherfuckers went like this back in 2014, man. You know, just in a 10-year span, that 10 years like quick as hell. People have changed, man. You know, the morality of the people, they more psyched out and insane and destruction. It only make more sense now, man. Because you really can't reason with these people, man. You can't sit these things down and tell them I'm trying to get them to do righteousness, man. You know, they got those spirit, those enchantments put on them, man. You see, you got it. Oh, you got something? Okay, so you got it, huh?
Yep, this is Isaiah 47, starting at verse 11. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
See, and that's just the Lord popping up on you suddenly, man. And He's going to do it by the sending forth these prophecies soon. The light's going to be out, the fool's going to be gone, and all hell's going to be breaking loose. And that's those evils coming upon you suddenly, man. You know, you got it.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. It says, stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
So keep that same energy, man.
Yeah. Keep going to those Build-A-Bird meetings and all this shit that y'all be doing to conjure up plans to keep Jake in the Lord's state. Hey, trust in that, man. You know, you got it.
It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit.
If so be, you gonna prosper with it, man. You got it.
If so, thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, but you're not going to, man. That's the Lord really talking shit, man. You know, telling you, man, yeah, stand with that and see what that shit gonna do for you when I pop up, man.
That's it.
Okay.
It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, and stand up.
Yeah, pretty much all the mighty men of Babylon, all the so-called smart people, man, the wise of the world,
The warlocks too.
the warlocks and the witches, they all them come together and see what they can conjure up to get you out of this shit, man. Okay.
And save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
You see, and none of it's gonna saying, in fact, all y'all gonna be thrust through, man. You know, everybody's gonna be destroyed by one of those thermonuclear missiles except for the elected man.
Lord, like, man, bring yo, you know how the Power Rangers come together to make it ready for a make it even Megazord. Man, like, hey, come together, like, bring your most vicious creation that you can find, man. I promise you, it ain't gonna make you stand strong, man. Yeah, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought when you think about it. It's like, look how Esau got us shook, man. The Lord's like, hey, man, bring your worst to me, man. I promise you, man, I won't bat an eye, man. He ain't gonna bat an eye.
Hey, I want me to be
Man,
man.
y'all want me to
He ain't coming with that
scary,
Western fucking American spirit, man. Niggas all scared and shit. Man, hey, the Lord created too, man. You know?
Jake don't know what you tear means until that bomb go off in their city, man. When that bomb go off, I've been around it, man. When that bomb go off, then Jake don't know. He's like, oh, this is serious. How the Lord gonna wake Jake up?
Got a priest,
I was going to say, that's the Lord calling out for war.
Beautiful.
The Lord tell you he's a man of war. But to back that up, this is Isaiah 19 and verse 1. It says the burden of Egypt. This is a burden. You know what I mean? A burden something you dwell on. It's a, you know what I mean? It's a pain to you, man. It says, go ahead.
Like you said in the last precept, they weary and they counsel.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Nigga pacing back and forth.
Yeah. Shit ain't done on time.
He on the drawing board.
Esau's flipping the drawing board over. He flipping over tables. He firing motherfuckers and hiring them right back, man.
That's it. It says the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved in his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Which is going back, man. Remember the Lord, he said, I shall not meet thee as a man. That swift cloud is coming, talking about the Lord of hosts, man. Those chariots, all right? That's what the Lord, he's going to be coming with, man. All right, and everything that's worship here in Babylon the Great, they're going to be moved, man. See?
He said his heart shall what?
It says, Egypt's heart shall melt in the midst of it.
Shall melt in the midst of it. So basically, your thought process, that whole thing, this whole monument that you built yourself up on, this molten piece of metal, Lord say, hey, that rudiment of thought, I'm gonna melt in it instantly. Like that. That's your heart. Everything that you thought to give you, what, for a lack of better words, that grounds you, Lord's like, hey, bro, I promise I'm gonna lift you off your feet with this. I'm gonna melt you. He's like, I'm gonna melt. Yo, what did it say? It says,
Hey, if I may add too, he gonna cut your ass physically too.
hey, Ezekiel, 22 and 22? I'm gonna leave you there in the midst and I shall melt you.
Everything said we need also did this in Psalms. Brother can get in this Psalms 50 something. Now you get that too. That eyes got to consume, but let them filters where his waters. I think it's like 58, 55. But you got it, Shai. Break it down.
Yep, going back, it's Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And that's prophecy. Especially a silver unrest with dealing with the election, where brothers on the watch for that, and that shall soon happen, as well as brothers speaking on the famine. That's gonna bring, niggas to fight against each other, friends to fight against one another. Again, it's prophecy. At the end of the day, it's the Lord breaking down Egypt, man. All right, which we know Babylon the Great is what known spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man.
I got a precept real quick to back you up, Shai. This for you. This is the book of Matthew 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but the sword.
Oh, and if I may, that cuts Jesus, right? That cuts Jesus Christ right there, man. Lord ain't come to bring peace on earth. He came to bring a sword. Now that sword can also mean bring division amongst one another, but not only that, but to bring death upon the land too, man. Because that's what the Lord, he's at odds with Babylon the Great, man. He's not at one with this place at all. That's why again, read that again, Bible shop one more time.
This is the book of St. Matthew 10 and verse 34. It says, think not that I come to send peace on the earth.
Yeah, think not. He has to come to send peace on the earth because this is a righteous power that we're dealing with, man. You got it, right?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword. And this is a wicked land that he's coming to slay and devour, man. All right, can two walk together unless they be agreed? You know, Lord don't agree with this place, man. It's totally out of order, man. All right, so therefore what? He's coming to bring the sword and set shit back in order, man.
Yeah, this precept you was breaking down, it's just the election, man. That's a part of that sword, man. He's dividing it right before your eyes, man. A spiritual sword, because you voted for Kamala. You voted for Donald, man. Hey, families are gonna be broken up this week. This coming week, man.
You vote. Why you vote matters, you know?
I got one. Okay. This Isaiah 19:3. It says, "The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof."
Hey, if I say, he said he shall fail in the midst thereof. Why it's still running, man? Showing you in the return of Yahweh Shai, people are going to be in their everyday business. But everything is going to stop to make your eyes see Yahweh Shai. People are going to be fine. You know, everything is going to be happy. But everything is going to stop when Yahweh Shai comes, man. But you got to read it from the
Yep, again, it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits."
And that's the enchanters, man. And they telling you the same thing. Not Balaam. Is that Balaam, the Moabite enchanter? He was like, yeah, these people are gonna be blessed. You spending money to send curses upon Israel, but the only thing these people tell you, they're gonna be blessed. You going to the enchanter, you going to everybody else. The only thing they saying is, yeah, man, destruction is gonna happen. Everything is evident, man. You got it, bro.
To the wizards.
They took the wizards and they left hand side. Y'all, brother Scott.
Yeah, I got something for you. It's 58, Psalms 58 in verse Psalm 58 in verse.
You got it.
Yeah, verse 7. Psalm 58 in verse 7. Let them melt away as water, which runneth continually. When he bended his bow to shoot his arrow, let them be cut in pieces, man. And that's the Lord sending forth those missiles, man. Like the brother was speaking earlier, how the Lord gonna send forth those missiles to melt you, man. You see? But you see that in the stage, going back and going into that sword, spinning everything up, causing the division. That's just gonna cause everything to clash, man. And the missiles gonna clean everything up, man.
Yep.
You see? You got it, man.
You got something on now?
Come.
Yeah.
Come, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Hey, say this the plague is gonna be, the Lord is gonna send them against all the people that fought against Jerusalem, man. Showing you, it says the mighty Lord sends the plagues, and who is he that can turn them back? You got it?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
And that's what the missiles is going to do, man. The heat of the missiles is going to do something that the world have never seen before, man. Yeah, as soon as you stand there on Sarah Connor movie, on Terminator 2, as soon as you stand up there, you're going to die, man. And you're going to look as you standing, man. Going back and says, let them look away as waters, you know? You got it, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to hold this Baba Kashai. I want to show this to the camera. This is, read that back, Baba Kashai. Read that precept back.
Come, and this
So they can see.
shall be the plague wherein the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will smite all of the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
All right, hold it. Now, this is a nuclear shadow, man. Now, this kid was jump roping in the mist as that bright light is, as that bright light had went, if it can't, but it was a bright light that went behind him. That was the bombs hit.
Yeah.
She was in the middle of jumping rope. She was disintegrated immediately in the midst of a jump. Now this is the nuclear shadow. If I can get it on there, that's a nuclear shadow of the individual. All you got to do is type in atomic shadow.
Hey, and if I may add too, right, because hey, this weaponry that Esau is bringing forth is something the world never seen before, man. That's why Hiroshima and Nagasaki still shook off that shit.
Yeah.
That's the atomic bomb. So just imagine what the nuclear bomb gonna do. You know? The nuclear bomb gonna keep your ass alive for a little bit, man. You got it, bro. That shit's scary, man. Lord, you people is finna get ready to learn the Lord is nothing to fuck with. You know? The fear of Yahweh Shai is finna come back upon the planet Earth very heavy, man. The Lord has been trying to get y'all attention by the way of earthquakes, natural disasters. Even your little cousin gets shot. The Lord trying to get your attention, but the Lord is going to get ready to get y'all attention now, but through the missiles now, man. Your undivided attention is going to be on the Lord when the missiles come. Now read that again for me, huh?
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
It says all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Now that really is talking about fighting against the elect, that new Jerusalem, man. The ones that bucked up against this truth. What's the penalty, y'all? You got it.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their homes.
Yes, the only thing that's going to happen, fire is going to have to do that, man. That's why that word consume is there. You got it?
And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
And that's the spirit. It says your eyes shall consume away all the hopes and dreams of Babylon. It's going to burn up before your eyes. All that shit talking that you've been doing, your tongue is going to burn up, man. You don't want to hear, so the Lord is going to burn your ears off. The Lord is going to get ready to be, the Lord is going to get ready to prepare to make a pivotal point upon the planet Earth, man. That you should have hearkened to him and that you should have listened, like the time of Noah. You know, when your daddy keep on telling you something, you get to a point you have to take somebody an example. That's what the Lord is going to do to Esau. You got something more? Come on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace.
And that's the spirit. That's what the Lord is doing right now. You got it.
But you get to pay attention to the metal. These are rejected metals of the Lord, because the Lord is only dealing with gold and silver that's going around. And the Lord is only dealing in the precious metals, man.
You read what top
Come. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it.
And you say to blow the fire upon it, because when you blow the fire upon something, you heat it up. That's why the Lord said, and the fan is in his hand, and Yahweh Shai gonna be controlling that fire. You know that righteous indignation. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
So will I gather you in mine anger.
So will I gather you in my anger. You got it.
And in my fury.
And in my fury.
And I will leave you there and melt you.
And I will leave you there and melt you, because that's why the Moses is also known as the weapons of the Lord indignation. Bible Shopper probably can get that from you.
Somebody got to make what they call a melting pot.
That's beautiful.
I got something.
Lord's finna melt this place, man.
I think the brother Tamak had something for you. You got it.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will come as a thief in the night.
Because in the day that the Lord comes, some people gonna be about their everyday business, man. Even though brothers gonna know what's going on, brothers gonna be aware, but there's gonna be some people that's gonna be clueless what's going on, man. And guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna be surprised by Yahweh Shai. That's why I say the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night. You got it?
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
And the heavens is actually the representation of rulership. That's why Esau hated Yahweh Shai, because the return of Yahweh Shai is also talking about the end of the rulership of Esau, man. You got it?
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And how is that going to happen? You got it, bro. It's going to happen through the missiles, man. This is the only way the elements can melt with fervent heat. Concrete. And not even concrete, the wires and the things that come through Babylon, man. The planet Earth is sick. The planet Earth is a living being, but it's sick as hell. It got Edomites. You know, you can say somebody said they got AIDS, you know. You got Edomites, man. And they're attacking the white blood cells, bro. You got it, bro.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
And that's, like the brother mentioned earlier, that's the Lord really doing a clean slate. That burning things up is for a clear path of righteousness to come through, man. You know? You got it, bro. All right, come. Brothers got it.
I guess two. Oh, you. Two-part. This is Revelation 19 to 20. And the beast was taken, because the brother was speaking to that place that the Lord said he was gonna leave you, he was gonna melt you and set you on fire. Hey, the brothers, we understand that place is America, ultimately. All right? This is Revelation 19 to 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, that wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive.
If I may add too, because it says the beast and the false prophet. Because if I'm not mistaken, you go into the false prophet, you actually goes to the Vatican.
That goes to
and
the
things
Vatican.
like that. And really the left-handed Christians, you know, the left-handed Christians, the Antichrist. Because at the end of the day, these are the guys that push forth the religious belief or the religious how we're trying to find the earth. But they're gonna actually push forth the seal. They're gonna actually push that as religion. They're gonna pull out that Romans the 13th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Be subjected, you know. That's the only preach that niggas gonna break down right, but it's gonna the laws of the land. It say be subjective to the holy. You know what I mean? So you gotta take it, you know? You can't pay your tights. You know, he bring around, he's like, hey, make sure y'all, asking him, man. You know, y'all got a lot, we got you said the beast and the false prophet though, man. They the one that's pushing forth the seal. And there's a penalty behind taking the seal, man. You got it, bro.
I'll just jump to the point. All right. It says, I'm gonna jump to Revelations 20, and the point is at 14. All right. It says, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." Because no, you got it.
They say death and hell was cast into the lake of fire, man. And again, that lake of fire is not talking about something that's underground. That lake of fire is actually talking about a miracle. After the nuclear city, even when some get real hot, you can see the waves, man. It's called a heat wave for a reason, you know. And it's actually going to be like a melting pot here, man. All the rocks and white and all the bullshit people, you know.
That's why the Lord called it a lake. He said the lake of fire, because when you look at America from the west coast and take it all the way to the east, man, just tell me that don't, if you were to set it on fire, tell me it wouldn't resemble one of the Great Lakes in Michigan.
And that's spirit, because you know what? America is about it too. They got the Appalachian Mountains and the Rocky Mountains. So between the Appalachian and Rockies, between them, it's gonna be a bowl, man.
Yeah, it's a bowl.
It's a bowl. You got it, bro.
That's why you got tornado alley in the Midwest, because those low lands, the way the air hits, man,
that motherfucker coming through, man.
That motherfucker just get towed up, man. But I'll read, it's Revelations chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. So that's a cut to that IUIC trying to push the hell doctrine. See? You mean to tell me I took fire and cast it into fire, and now fire is burning and screaming, this is too hot for me? Like, that don't make sense, man. And you threw death in there too with it? That wouldn't make sense, man.
So everybody gonna be immortal now.
Yeah, everybody's.
You know, because number one, a lot of these doctors, man, the number one question Jake don't ask is why. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why death and hell get casted? You know what I'm saying? That's really talking about Esau, man. In this society, in this beast system. But if you saying this talking about really, you know, people actually dying and actual death, you know, niggas simple, man. You can't be simple, bro. A lot of Israelites are simple in this truth, man. You know, it's a difference between being an Israelite and then being an Israelite of Yahweh Shemai.
You trying to be too deep. You trying to get a revelation deeper than the apostles and the elders. Stop that shit. This is the valley of the shadow of death. Is it not? So we understanding that, and the apostles and the elders breaking that precept down to us, we understand Revelation 20th chapter when it says that death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. We get it. This is the valley of the shadow of death. We understand that death is what? To be without the knowledge of the Most High. He that would reject the Most High shall dwell in the congregation of the dead. This shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Didn't America say they created America based off judo, Christianity?
Even if I tell
But what did they do with Judge Moore? And it was a big thing in the early 2000s. Judge Moore, they got the Ten Commandments stripped out of the courthouses, man. Hey, the law has nothing to do with spirituality, but it does, man. So this is the place of death, man.
In 1983, the Bible was known as the 1983 was known as the years of the Bible. And then they start saying the Bible is the law of the land. It's thrown out the window. Like you said, it's down. That was on it.
Yeah, y'all finish off. It said, this is the second death.
This is the second death. Going back to I know that second is the third chapter. You know, because just like the first death, the Lord had to make a point. The Lord is going to make a point again, man. Lord, glorify thy name, Yahweh Shema Shaphan, and glorify his name again. And how he glorifies his name through destruction and death, man.
Fire.
Through fire, man.
That's the second death.
Give me that, what you got, Yeshaya.
Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 5. It says, they come from a far country.
They come from a far country, you got it.
From the end of heaven, even the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, and the weapons of his indignation.
And the weapons of his indignation, you got it.
To destroy the whole land.
To destroy the whole land. So that's what the Muslims are made for, man. The Muslims are made to please Yahweh by Shema Shah. Bible just I get the one in Revelation 14, chapter 2. Now you got something, Malachi?
Yeah, come.
You got it?
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 24. It says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return till he have done it, till he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days you shall consider it. You see, and you was going into how the word is going to get ready to fit your how by Shema. And you fit to experience the fierce anger of the Lord through by how he gonna destroy America, man.
Yep.
You know how Jake and I said, man, yeah, you killed me, but you was kind of doing too much. And the Lord for to really take it down this place, man. Yeah, hey, even lean up to that, the head about the experience. You want to know that it's the anger of the Lord, man. About how the judge is gonna be being handed out, man. You used to seeing the nigga die, but wait till you see how he died in these evil times, man. And you're going to consider it, man. And one word for consider is teach. You see, you was taught these things, man. The Lord sent his prophets to warn you, but you're going to consider it once you in it, man. So you got it.
You got it, bro.
If I may,
Come on.
continue on that one. Now, this Isaiah 13, I'm going to say, verse 6, it says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
You got it, bro.
Therefore shall all the hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
You said every man's heart's faint. I mean, you ain't gonna have no strength, man. You know, everything that pretty much your plan B is gonna come tonight, man. You see all the money that's storing up, the stockpile, and none of that shit gonna matter because it's gonna be a how by Shema shot. It's gonna be handing out deliverance, man. See, you got it out.
It says, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Yeah, hunger pains, you know, pains of, is it gonna go back to normal?
Emotional,
psychological, emotional pain, psychological pain, physical pain, you know, spiritual pain, the shit that you pray to Jesus, you keep praying and ain't shit happen. You know, hey, the Lord tell you how hope deferred make the heart sick, man. Okay.
It says, they shall be amazed one at another, their faces shall be as flames. He says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So yeah, just to back it up, man, the day of the Lord is a terrible time, man. You know, they shall, their face shall be in flames. You know, it made me think about that Jeremiah 30 when he said their face shall be in paleness.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately great fear, man. Lost in the sauce, man. You know, not knowing what the hell's going on, man. Especially you got all those, can't forget about the apparitions. You know, because the Lord's gonna play many tricks with your mind in that day too, man. You know, so it's a terrible time, man, that we're coming into. True brothers got it.
Got some smoke. You got it.
I get that second Ezra 9, starting at 11. And they that have loathed my law, where they had yet liberty, and when his yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it.
Hey, if I may, because guess what? The place of repentance is very well open unto you, man. You know, it is a society, it is, you know, basically, niggas are at ease, man. You can go to the grocery store, you know, you live in your pleasures, you know, but the doors of mercy are slowly closing, man. You know, we're liking to that time of Noah again. You know, that spiritual ark is being built. You know, but you niggas, you mocking and scoffing, man.
I got a definition if I may.
You got it
right back. This is a definition for low. It says hostile, spiteful,
That's it, man. Hey, because even when you present your house out to them, they act as if it's a disgust, man.
Yeah, hateful of disgust.
See, take the pork off the fork, man. Nigga, I been eating pork. You see, and it's always a strong. It ain't just a slight rebuttal. It's a strong rebuttal behind it.
Yeah.
You know, when you tell them to repent and return to the Lord, what they did for me. If so, if my car break down right now, what God gonna do for me right now? That's Jake's approach towards the Lord, man. The Lord gonna show you. Man. See,
that was it on that.
Finishing off that second Ezra 9 and 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, you dead now, nigga. Now you consider it. You know what I mean? You consider it. What was the analogy they used? The guy that was drowning. You know, he was asking help from the Lord.
Ask God to help you.
Yeah, and he finally went up to the heavens. He asked the Lord for help. Well, the Lord said, you know, my hand was out to you. My prophets was out there. You know, the sign, it was right there. But you looked and kept going. you know?
You roll your window.
Yeah, you rolled.
Yeah. Hey, but the Lord said you gonna know it after death by pain. You gonna get caught up in some shit, and this gonna be the only thing you can think about.
Yeah,
it's the
that's it.
prophet, man. The Lord gonna play it back in your mind. You gonna hear famine, a famine coming to America, blackouts, and that's all you gonna be thinking. Damn, they were saying that shit, man. You flipping your switch. You flushing your toilet, the water ain't going down. You know what I mean? That shit, it gonna be the simple thing that's gonna buzz Jake out, man. You know, something simple as your street lights being out on your street, man. You know?
That's when they gonna realize that a prophet is among them.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do something about it?
No, you got
Real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, because Lord, that was a functional system back then, man. There wasn't like no time they beat rocks and start fire. It was actually a system. There was a real system, man. Like, people were going on dates, they was having weddings and parties and things like that. Twerk, twerking ain't new. You know what I mean? That shit back then, man. You know? But hey, that's that festivity spirit, and that's the same. Just like how America running today, all this shit taking place for you to sit down and consider. Everything is still having NBA games, college games, parlay bets, weddings, and all sorts of shit, man. Just like in the days of Noah.
So like a Halloween party.
Yeah, oh yeah, Lord just put a lot of people to death.
Yeah, Michael Myers.
Yeah, there was a video that came out, but I seen a lot of brides laying down, man. You know, bleeding from the head and shit. But that was judgment from your high mind, shot, because the Lord despised your feast days, man.
Is it?
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage.
And you know these days for the flood good. You always see Eve with a Don Julio bottle on her head, man. You know, they eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. You say married, you got sneaky links and all these different terms. Dating, you know, Christian meat, you got all these Muslim meat. That's how you know they eat in the time of Noah, man. All over again. Hey, the Lord, he reincarnated scenarios, man.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Oh yeah, and Lord took us into the chambers, you know, until in the next past, man. You know, it's gonna come time, the Lord gonna put the prophets up, man. And when the Lord put Noah up, the rain came. When the Lord put his prophets up, we gonna see destruction, man. And you gonna wonder where them guys at. You know, cause like it tell you in the days of Samuel how the words of the Lord was precious, man. And one thing that's gonna make the words of the Lord precious is because it brings clarity. You know, like the word of the Lord brings clarity, man. You know. So if you can get a word from your house by Shema Shine, you ain't gonna bug out, man. But yet you ain't gonna have it.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yep, when you least expect it, man. You know, why you Lord tell you that what's that? Ecclesiastes the 5th chapter. It's coming. Yep, when they should be in their safety, the Lord gonna pop up on them, man.
And if I may add to like he did Noah. Well, like when I first Noah, when I first years now, the sun, the rain comes off.
No, a sprinkle, not even rain. sprinkle came down. You know how the Lord do it. It was a, what's that? He just didn't make the bottom fall out. He gave Jacob time to freak out, to run by Noah, to actually make it down there, and it's closed, you know?
Hey, I know the brother did one. Jake didn't have to think about it. What you saying, right?
With,
How they really had to sleep on.
Yeah. You had, because you had to think, when a flash flood come, that shit started banking, you know, you started to see that shit running down the street, and niggas still had to go to sleep. You know, niggas was still sleeping, you still had to eat, niggas was still hungry, it was a woman delivering the baby at that moment, man. You know, all sorts of things. Life was continuing as it was, it ain't like the Lord stopped.
Hey, if I may, even with the Muslims, that's how it gonna be with the Muslims drop. That's how it gonna be with the Muslims drop. Motherfucker, like I say, you sleep, and all of a sudden you feel water hitting you and shit. You gotta wake up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get up, you know?
Hey, that's the Lord, you gotta, you know, it's gonna get to a point, you gonna have to consider it, man.
That's it.
And that way it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be a dread to you, man. You know, that dry, you know, your stomach get the bubbling. That's how Jake gonna be in that thing, man. All your hair's gonna stand up.
That fight, you know you gotta fight. I gotta do it.
That's it. You got it.
Con, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, it's Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7.
Man, first start at 4.
Con.
Let me see. Yeah, start at 5.
Con, this is Sirach, chapter 5, verse 5. Concerning appropriation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Man, don't be without fear to add sin to sin. Really, you should be offending less, man. If he's trying to, you know, you got it.
And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
And the Antichrist doctrine push that, man. You know, God love the sinner, but he hate the sin. Hey, the Lord ain't pacified, man. You know, the Lord requires for you to get your shit together once you hear, man.
Absolutely right,
You know? Okay.
Con. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners.
Hey, mercy and wrath come from your high by small shot. Hey, I did a lesson on some monkeys, on the two wild beasts, and how it was two dynamics played out with a monkey. It was a little 6-year-old girl, she was finna get ravaged by this older man, this old Indian dude, and the Lord sent forth monkeys to pretty much deliver her, but they attacked the man. And that's just that, that's like mercy and wrath from your high by small shot, man. The Lord controls both sides of the stick. You see? You got it.
Con.
Yes.
Come, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Yeah, don't be in that mindset. Look, man, I'm living out my truth. Look, I don't want to play with God. Nah, man, you need to get your shit straight, man. You see, because it's gonna come a time. If you love your family, you know, because it's gonna come a time where you ain't gonna be able to hear the words of the Lord, and you gonna start to see what the Lord was warning you about. And in that day, if you ain't right, you gonna get took. Your children, your ballerina princess, your D1 son, everything gonna get wiped out. You got it.
Come, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
See? Yep. And in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed when you least expect it. Just like in the times of Noah. You know, when nigga was partying and bullshit, you know, sprinkles started to come. You know, shit tap your forehead, and niggas started panicking, man. You know, then it turned into, you know, flash floodings and what they say, it's raining cats and dogs, man. Okay.
Come, and perish in the day of vengeance.
And that's what's gonna take place when you least expect it. You're gonna perish in the day of vengeance. I did a lesson about a guy. This nigga got married and just they said 7 hours after he said I do, the nigga got gunned down, man. You see? And this even how the article was painted. It said that they had a fairy tale atmosphere, man. And Yahweh Shai, he did that. He built that atmosphere. He had, it was moments where this nigga was getting ready. It was moments where he was at the altar. It was moments where they was embracing each other, dancing. And then the end of the story was that nigga getting killed 7 hours later, man. You see, and that's Yahweh Shai pop up. And when you least expect it.
That's a beautiful thought. Like the most beautiful day to them turn to the worst. It's like whatever beautiful thought that you could envision for yourself, think what end is it to the Lord? What will be the end of me for the Lord? That's what is the Lord's purpose for me. He didn't, that morning he was thinking about what he was gonna do to some box later on that night. Not understanding he was dying to get to the box at the end of the night, not knowing, bro, you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna find death tonight. Like death awaits you. You know? That's crazy, bro. That's the Lord. That ain't even crazy. That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
Yeah, people can get ready the fear of the Lord, people get introduced to Yahweh Shemel. They hear you singing that 34 and 31. It's a fearful thing to find to the hands of the Lord. Brother got
I got a precept. Second Ezra 16 and 19, one is at 20. Oh, you got it out. It says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sick and scourge on many.
No, scourge, that's like witness this for you to acknowledge, man. Because a scourge is like a float. And like the officer down there, he broke it down beautifully. It's a time of large strength, it's a time to draw back. And when you draw back, it seems like shit get back to normal. But the next plague always trumps what happened before. You look at C-19, shit definitely got worse. You know what I mean? Since the lockdown and things like that, man. You know? Good Lord, he shut the port down, he struck you to death, and he drew back and came back with Hurricane Milton and shit, man. You know, that's what was spoiled the shit for a minute. You gotta
Train the railnecks, water, you see the chemical plant low. He's displacing the people, really. He's displacing with all of these little minor mishaps. You would think that would cause them to think upon the Lord, because literally you're being uprooted, like you're a nobody again. You're a complete nobody to move to a state that, hey, you could possibly get put to death in. Like, you would think on the Lord, but Jake don't think to the Lord. It's like, damn, you uprooted me and you planted me in a better position, like how he did Abraham and Lot. Right? Yeah. You see, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
see, from all these things that are taking place, nobody is sitting down considering, let me get right with the Most High. Let me get right with God. You know, nobody's sitting down and considering that, man. Niggas just continue on. A nigga still trying to find relief. You know, like I said a couple weeks ago, in the family, niggas still gonna try to find a blunt to smoke, man. You see, that's you not being concerned, you not considering what the fuck the Lord really doing, man, to get your shit straight. And the Lord give me, he said my hand is stretched out still. The Lord got this stuff happening and his prophets still out here.
It says, but for all these things, Lord, be always mindful of the scourges.
You know what they gonna say? When God do that, man.
Yeah.
Man, God, man. If my little girl died in that, man. God went through that.
Yeah.
Shit, God went, you know what I mean? And Lord said that there's no respect for person. Those angels gonna come to men, women, and children, man.
Parents being evil.
It made me think when you was going into how every scourge seems to be worse than the last one. It really does be like that. And when you look at Jake in the world, these bills, that's a constant scourge. They don't get better. But these constant bills constantly keeps Esau in your mind.
Yeah.
Just say if I ain't have no car, a house note to pay. You still got car insurance, you still got to put gas in the car, you still got to pay that stupid ass parking ticket just to park outside of your favorite restaurant. You got to eat. You got to eat. Yeah.
That was most of your money go with, man. Eat. My uncle told me, you really work to eat, man. To be honest. If Jake didn't have eat, a lot of niggas just be thugging this shit out. Yeah. But you really work to eat and to have a roof over your head, you know? And to be a fucking slave, bro. You know? Yeah, bro.
Just this place not being our race, man.
And if I may add too, going back on these scourges, even each lifetime those scourges get worse. Because even you can say, yeah, what about the international slave trade? Hey, now it's more under a more mental slavery, man. I'd rather just thug it out. Than have somebody fuck with your mind. Because once your mind gone, that's one thing that's hard to get back.
You ain't catching a lot of Jakes committing suicide during the time of slavery. There's more Jakes committing suicide now. You know? They had something to live for. I got my wife, I got my kids, long as I'm sell this, you know. And before Jacob, quote unquote, delete himself, he went at the slave master. More often time than not.
He'll do the take K, go for the run.
Yeah, he's gonna do the dash, he gonna do the dash, and he's gonna meet Esau in the middle of the street. But it says, it says verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge. Behold, and this is Jake now. Because Esau is lulling our people still. He's lulling our people in the rockabye spirit. Certain Jakes are waking up, It ain't time yet. It ain't yet. You know how you wake up, time for school. It's like, hey, well, that's Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Esau
It's
was
like
like.
a-
It says, behold, vectors shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
If I didn't add, because that's their comfortability. If 4 for 4, you eat. Eating leads to comfortability. You got something to eat tonight, you good. And one of the most uncomfortable situations you can be in is when you're homeless. That's why the Lord's going to use the family to humble these people. Read that again.
It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
Yeah, the food is cheap, man. The big $5 meal, the biggie $5, you can get 4 5 things for $1. You know, but really, the quality of the food is low. So you eating, that shit really fucking up your mind, bro. You eat, and then a lot of these niggas, man, it was a nigga I work with, this nigga had a monster, gummy worms, and all that shit, bro. And later on, the nigga bugged out. You know, I ended up having to snap on the nigga. I was like, the reason why he was eating monster while he was eating gummy worms at the same time. You know? Real shit. That shit right, man. Had to tell him, like, calm your ass down, you know? But at the same time, that shit fucked you psychologically, man.
Right.
That's that Food and Drug Administration. And he give you the food to make you sick, and give you the drug to clear up the solution, but it actually makes you worse, man.
Hey, even food is a drug.
Yep.
Chick-fil-A. Man, Chick-fil-A got that bang in it, boy. I like Chick-fil-A, but I know if I eat that shit, I'm gonna have to eat that shit another time. Not even 2, 3 times a week.
It's like a lady potato chip. I bet you can't eat just one.
Yeah.
Now, you gonna eat about 3, 4 of them sandwiches, bro.
You feel me?
You put the ketchup on that shit activates. The fuck on that.
That shit takes that shit hit your taste buds. That dopamine in your brain. Oh, your brain hopping, your brain on 10, man. You in that motherfucker. You hungry. That's how you know some food. You hungry. But that's just like that's a spirit though.
You want me to tell you, we know we in these times, to get back to the scriptures, because you remember when it used to be a big deal for you to get a 2 liter from your grandparents, from your folks.
Yeah.
Hey, buy a big drink, or get McDonald's, to get this, or whatever.
How do you
Yes, like,
Captain D's used to be the
that
shit.
was, for Jake to eat at Captain D's in the 90s, early 2, I'll put it this way, to eat Captain D's prior to 2005 in a black family, man, that was damn near delicacy, man. See, you know how heavy, how Captain D's is, you know? But now, shit, Jake treat Captain D's, it's cheaper to buy, it's cheaper to
buy back Captain D's.
Captain D's
buy
now
groceries.
than to actually go into the store and buy groceries. But Captain D's was a delicacy in the 90s to us.
Yeah.
Why I ain't getting no goddamn Captain D's? You got Captain D's, man?
That was the third of the month. Shit. That was the third of the month.
The third of the month.
You know, but that's fucked up though, because even in the ancient world, or even certain places in the Middle East, they don't eat a lot of meat. Jake got comfortable. You know, Jake, you go certain places, you can make something for Jake first thing. Jake can say, "What a meat is."
What a meat is.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, if it's really a delicacy, man. That's gonna be one of the first things off the shelf at the time Jake was trouble, man. No problem. That was on that.
To finish off, he says, behold, victory shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, you think you'll be in good case. That's the part you deceive yourself. You got it.
And even then shall evil grow upon the earth.
And that's the spirit. That's like the Lord rocking you back
Yeah.
to sleep. You know, you say, I got a 5 for 5 for you. You go up, bring out, it's a deal on blunts, man. You know, niggas get weed easy, shit like that. 50 cent burger. Hey, it was a penny burger. Who had the penny burger? Back then? And you wonder why niggas be having seizures out of nowhere now, man.
What year did Trayvon Martin get put to death? Like what?
2012?
2012?
Yeah.
You remember how cheap food got around about 2012? Because what? Jake started to wake up just a little bit behind that Trayvon Martin. All of a sudden, Esau had a massive food chicken sandwich. What came out? That Popeye's chicken sandwich came out, and then it became a new food craze for niggas, man. Niggas trying to find the most innovative way to eat food. Next thing, you got a fucking mukbang.
It's the spirit. Remind me of Big Clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
Motherfucker says, what? They put it in the chicken.
Yeah.
You know, who got the precepts? Come on.
This Deuteronomy 8 and verse 3.
Yep, that's it.
It says, and he humbled thee.
And he humbled me. Because this what it is. You can't put, because you might know something. But you don't have to be hungry as hell in the family, man. Because say knowledge puffeth up, man. The Lord is going to send a famine to humble your ass. You know you ain't shit, bro. You ain't nothing but a bag of meat. You ain't nothing but a soul in a bag of meat, man. You got it, bro.
And suffer thee to hunger.
And suffer thee to hunger, man. Give me Lamentations 4 in verse 7, brothers know, man. That's one of the worstest ways to die. Get that word suffer. That's Deuteronomy 8 and 13. Bible Bashar, get that word, probably get that word suffer, and then probably get Lamentations 4 and like 7. You got a lot?
The word suffer.
Yeah, get that word suffer. Stay where you at, Yeshaya. You hungry. Read that again, my brothers get it.
Yep. Deuteronomy 8 and 3, it says that he humbled thee.
And he humbled thee.
And suffered thee to hunger.
And suffered thee to hunger, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Levitation 4, verse 9. It said, they that be slain with the sword
They that be slain with the sword
are better than they that be slain with
So
hunger.
the Lord basically telling you it's better to die by the sword, by an AK-47, by a chopper. Even your head gets cut off. Get Swiss cheese, man. You just die by the family. You got it like it's a little bit more.
Yeah. It says, for these pine away,
These pine away, man. So you decaying, you got it.
stricken through for the want of the fruit of the field.
For the wants of the fruit of the field. And again, you're going to be craving shit. You got it?
Yeah, it says, the hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughters of my people.
And that's the spirit, because that's even the scriptures. It's gonna get to a point where people are gonna have to eat their kids. That's why it's a thing, it's a Snickers commercial. You're not yourself when you hungry, man. Again, then it's gonna people say desperate times call for desperate measures. That desperate measure is gonna be that desperate measure is not gonna be Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. That's not that desperate measure. That desperate measure is to eat somebody, man. That's how you know how dangerous and fearful it's gonna get. You know? You got it, bro.
Because even that analogy, you got that last pack of bread, and your child eat that last little piece of bread, y'all gonna counsel about the little nigga, man. Your mind ain't right. So you think that he's full, and y'all us three hungry. They gonna cook, because society goes back to cook or to boil. You know, and he ain't gonna do that because you got the spirit of these women that really fed up their kids, man. You know that they don't like being around their children. They get irritated quick with their kids. So how much more for the family when you highly irritated and that little motherfucker keep crying, man?
And yeah, you hungry.
And you home.
I got an idea. Wrong spot. Bang! What a play. What a ball at.
And start the war up. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna do it.
Damn, blood.
You got it, though. You had something else?
Yeah, I got something else for you. They're going back to that second Ezra 16 and verse 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish as a family.
Yes, sir. It says that dwell upon earth. You go to that word dwell, it's actually meaning to be in the same mindset of somebody, man. So people that's in the mindset of Babylon, you're going to perish by family, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, and the other that escaped the hunger.
And the other that escaped the hunger, so the other niggas who got away, you got it.
Shall the sword destroy.
Shall the sword destroy, man. But you'd rather take that than a family, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It was Jake's, it was in the scriptures. It was two Jakes. They was leapers.
Yeah, you want the three lepers men. Three lepers men, man. Because it was a family in the city, and they were such a fool, bro. And you can see what happened when they were patient during the family, man. The brothers got it. You got to get that word suffer first,
Going back to that word.
Deuteronomy 8 and 13.
Going back to that word suffer in Deuteronomy 8 and verse 3. And it says to be, actually says to be hungry.
To be hungry, you got it.
To be, it says to be voracious. Yep, to allow one to be hungry. Yep, to hunger.
Look over there, the definition, but it says to be hungry. So the Lord said he suffered you to hunger, man. And again, that's going to be one of the ways that the Heavenly Father is going to punish you, man. You can't play it off when you're hungry. You can't be prideful when you ain't in a couple days, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, simple Google definition of the word suffer. It says experience or be subjected to something bad or unpleasant.
It says to be subjected to something bad or unpleasant. And one of those bad things that, we're going to be subjected to is what the family, man. It's not like, because some people think in the time of Jacob's trouble, we just gonna be, no, bro. We're gonna be with the Lord said. I pray you take them out of the world, but keep them from evil. So we're gonna be in the midst of this shit, but the Lord is gonna keep us from it, man. You want to fill that up? Come on.
Deuteronomy 8, and, if I may, I'm gonna start at the top. It says 8 and verse 3. It says that he humbled thee, and suffered thee to hunger, and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doeth not live by bread only, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord doeth man live. So just going back, considering the family, man, we're gonna know, like the brother said, what'd you say? We really just a bag of meat or something like that.
Yeah, you just a bag of meat, man. Soul in a bag of meat.
Yeah, because we're gonna be considering the words of Yahweh Shah, man. Brother may be, well, we ain't gonna really, you may be hungry at that time, but that ain't gonna be the main thing on your mind.
Yeah.
You see, the main thing on your mind is gonna be salvation, getting the hell up out of here. It says, be ye ready as pilgrims. When you go into that word pilgrim, it goes to one who's seeking for a miracle. And that's what we're gonna be looking for. Again, we know man don't live by bread only, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh Shah, man. So we're gonna be looking unto the precepts for comfort. That's what's gonna keep us going. That's what's gonna give us that drive. But as for a man that's sold unto the flesh, he's gonna be looking for bread, the carnal bread, man. Therefore, when the cabinets is empty and the refrigerator, the food in the refrigerator is all spoiled, he's gonna bug out, man, because he don't have that comfort of knowing that man don't live by bread alone, man. Literally of that time, that's it. Beautiful, bro.
Yeah, because Jake gonna get to a point that Jake is so, I've seen it, man. I've seen it being in the military. Jake gets so desperate because Esau starved you for damn near 2 days or whatever. Jake out here eating acorns. The Jakes that's locked into those cities, because Esau gonna do a containment. Jake gonna eat that spoiled food. The first 3 days, man, that shit's spoiled. I can find something better. A week after no eating, you going back to that slab of bologna that was in the refrigerator. You trying to find whatever edible part that you can, and the moment you put that shit into your body, there you go. You starve yourself to death because now you put a billion parasites in your stomach, and now you gonna be stuck. Sit here, all because what? You didn't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shah. You was just trying to fill your stomach. A man of understanding. You know what? There goes some buckwheat right there. I'm gonna pull this buckwheat out of this pond right there. I'm gonna put it in some water. I'm gonna keep it. It's a yard full of crickets. Jay starving though. You see? The Lord gonna give us a field full of crickets in that day. A field full of locusts. It's good to eat. But Jake in his house starving.
I tell you, he eating little They only got a leg though.
Yeah, Ray Sean got a
ankle.
Pinky toe.
They probably got a precept.
Yeah.
Go get the precepts out.
Back him up. This on Ezekiel 7 verse 14. It says they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go into the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. And here's that trumpet, that sound of warning, which is this word that's going out. So what? Make you ready for the battle, man. For the evil times that we're about to be brought into, man. But it says they wasn't ready, none hearken. So therefore, verse 15, the sword is without, the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. So that's going into ultimately your destruction, man. That's going to be your lot, man, for not hearkening unto the sound of the trumpet. That famine is going to take a great hold upon you. All right? It says the famine. It says he that is in the city, the famine and pestilence, because here it is in this concrete jungle. It's overly populated, man. So when one gets sick, another man gonna get sick. What they say, one spoiled apple spoiled the whole bunch. The store's gonna be quickly empty. So you're gonna be greatly devoured, and then you're gonna have some that's gonna run to the countryside. But it says the sword shall destroy them, because you can't forget 2nd Ezra, what is that, 15 to 17 or 19? But it says they houses shall be spoiled by the sword for the lack of bread. That's going to be a place many men going to go to. You're not the only one with that mindset that, yo, let's go to the performance and shit.
And even the farmers gonna knock them down.
That's
They
it.
gonna leave the world behind.
Leave the
you
world,
know?
yeah, see?
They
They're
want
gonna
to knock
get
them
knocked down
down.
by the farmers, but what Jake ain't considering is that you got animals coming in from the woodland.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
meet
yeah.
them in between.
Yep.
That's the experience. That's if you make.
That's if you make it out the city.
Niggas think they got a plan, bro. That's if you make it, man. Like even us through the spirit, bro. Bro, someone like the nooses and stuff like that, bro. You know, niggas gonna try to kill us, bro. To be honest, you know we laugh, we talk shit like that, man. But it's serious, man. We actually putting our life on the line, bro. And you gotta consider all those things when you come into this truth, man. Not just your, not just your feeling of how you feel. Lord said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. So when you be faced with these certain situations, these precepts gotta come in your mind, man. But y'all brothers got it, y'all.
Yeah, this 2 Kings 7 verse 2. It says, then the Lord, it's like then a Lord on whose hand the king leaned answered the man of the Most High and said, behold, if the Lord Yahweh shall make a window in heaven, might this thing be? And he said, behold, thou shalt see it with thine eyes, but shalt not eat thereof. And there.
Now imagine you so close but yet so far away. It made me think of that Hey Arnold cartoon. Well, they was locked in PS 118 or whatever. They were snowed in, and Harold was hungry. Everybody was getting hungry and shit. And he was at the candy machine. He was like, bro, so close but yet so, because he ain't had no bread in his pocket. You know, he's like so close but yet so far away. You know, this is speaking to those moments, to these individuals that are not in the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shah. You can continue.
It says, and there were 4 leprous men at the entering in of the gate, and they said one to another, why seek we here until we die? If we say we would enter into the city, then the famine is in the city, and if we should die, there.
So it's like, bro, why should we see it? They at the gate. They're basically in the buffering zone. Hey, you got to pick a side now. You see? So do we go to the city? We going to the city. It's a famine. So why we going to the city? It's like, bro, we gonna get ourselves boxed in, because for a famine to happen in the ancient world, it was only by 2 ways. It was an artificial famine. That's the famine that Esau he brings to a place. Then you got the famine of the Lord. He smoked the whole land of Egypt. So this is an artificial famine because these towns were being besieged. All right, so they understood it's like, we ain't going into the city, because that shit is bad for us. You got it?
Yeah, it says, if we still here, we die also.
So seeing duck get cut. It's like
you said earlier, between the rock and the hard place.
a rock and a hard place. Why? Because they're lepers. They're 4 leprous men. They can't. You're not righteously even supposed to be seen inside of the holy city, man.
Yeah.
You can't come into the land of Israel and you're a leper.
And they were really casting out.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. That's us right now.
Okay.
We're casting out spiritually, man.
So really, for us to come around our people, it's like those lepers going into the land of Egypt. I mean, the land of Israel, man. It would be clear. It'll be, hey, yeah, it's indicative. Like, yo, what you on? You're a leper. Our speech is gonna betray us in that day. Our prayers are gonna betray us, just like hey, you was with Yahweh. I know I wasn't.
You talk just like the good Galilee.
Just talk. It's gonna be in that. It's gonna be the same way. You can continue.
Yeah, it says, now therefore come and let us fall into the host of the Syrians. If they save us alive.
They gave up right now. We might as well just follow their lead.
Yeah, so what did they do? It's a precept of Brother Red. Hey, it's better to what? Die by the sword than to die by the famine. It's finding a way for the want of something. You see? So even these things that had been canceled out, they had a level of understanding through the spirit. They knew what to do during the famine. You see? It'd be better than for me to get put to death by them. Maybe they'll feed, but continue.
It says, if they save us alive, and
So maybe they'll feed us. So if they feed us, it'll be of the Lord. Continue.
it says, we shall live, and if they kill us, we shall but die.
Yeah. So in that day, in the coming days of America, it's gonna be simply that. It's gonna be death. You're gonna be in a situation of death, man. Death is gonna be on all sides. death was so prevalent at that particular time that I go to the city, I die. If I sit here, I'm gonna die. If I go over there, hey, maybe we could find life. You know what? Hey, let's apply wisdom. They applied wisdom and they actually found life. But for these people in America, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's only death to death, man.
And if I may add too, it was a sense of hope. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They were like, what we gonna do? And through the Spirit, it's gonna be like us today.
Knowledge, wisdom,
Shall be the stability of our times. Because it's not like you got everything figured out, man. Because, you know, again, Jake's so deep thinking at times taking trouble, you just go fucking use your way. No, man. You're gonna have to have this wisdom and knowledge in you before we even get to that point.
I got you.
You got it.
Isaiah 33:6. You can go into it.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Whose time? It says your times, man. Hey, me and this brother been on the earth damn near the same amount of time, but hey, 2010 probably was a grand year for me. This brother, it was probably hellacious. It says the stability of thy times. You see, every brother gonna be in different situations. You're gonna have to have different accounts, different understandings of the scripture to be able to take you through your trying time, right?
And if I may add, even in here that we go through now, we don't go through for no reason. Because hey, the hell we go through now, we're gonna go through similar, even worse situations at times we take trouble. Because the experience that we get is not in vain. Even it says that traveling man is blood experience.
Yep.
You know, when that experience, you don't just, no, you use it. You know, he ain't like that experience that for no reason. And that happened to you for no reason. No, that happened to you. So in the future, since you know, you can improve.
It says, want to say something? Oh, come. It says, and I'll read from the top. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. So that wisdom and knowledge shall be the strength of your salvation in that day, man. You having hope. You got something to hope on. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. So having this wisdom is a treasure in that day. So don't hey man, we're in a particular space and time on earth that our treasure is trying to be taken from us, man. That's why you got the truth is one of the hardest things to get right now. Why? Because you got million Israelite groups out here that are seen this way, seen that way. Where's the true understanding? Which is the right way? You see? You're gonna have to have the true understanding of Yahweh to be able to stand in these days, man. You leaning on, well, I'm gonna go with IUIC because they let me get an edge of it. Hey, it's something. Hey, it's a judgment. It's something comes. It's a level of understanding that comes with this edge, and I know it ain't that high. It ain't that level of understanding ain't that high. Like when it's time when it's in Jacob's trouble, when it's time to walk up and you gotta pay that tab, a lot of these Jakes is gonna find it. They ain't got enough, man. You don't have enough. You ain't gonna have enough, man. That's what this is talking about. The knowledge, wisdom, and then understanding. Being the strength of your mind in that day, man. You gotta know the Lord done walked with me. I did things that I didn't want to do for the Lord. Hey, don't we all want to be, hey man, like Riley said, we all want to be shining and glistening. We all want to be dipped in butter. You feel me? We all want to be like that. But for the sake of Yahweh, we forsake that, man. That we'll have enough in that day when we come to the count of the Lord, man, that we come to that the place of judgment. Hey, Lord, got me, man. You got it.
Going back, it's gonna take faith. You know, this Romans 1 and verse 17, it says, for there is the righteousness of the Most High revealed. It's like for there is the righteousness of the Most High revealed with faith and faith. As it is written, the just shall live by faith. You know, as you having faith in the wisdom of the understanding of the scripture. They say that going back to what you said, it should be the strength of our salvation, man. See?
Faith to faith too. That's in different situations, different scenarios.
This is Proverbs chapter 2, and I start at verse 10. When wisdom enter into thy heart, which goes into your mind, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee. Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep
It
it.
says discretion shall preserve you, so you know how to move. These motherfuckers bugging out. They eating off food. These dudes sitting up here, they done got in the clique. They finna go start. They done formed a Sakari clique now. Now in the time of Jacob's trouble. Now they going throughout houses, ravishing, taking, whatever. You see? Read that back.
It says discretion shall preserve you.
When you catch a man of the Lord doing that in that day, I'm going wherever the spirit of the Lord willing, I have my staff with me, have whoever the Lord is with me to guide or whatever, and I'm going, hey, we moving about. You think we bringing we all on one line trying to go to war, waiting on the side? No, man. We're gonna be sheeps in that day. We're gonna know how to move.
I mean,
You got it?
if you watch like the first series of The Walking Dead, they was moving with discretion because they had to move in the city a certain way to not get seen by the zombies, man. You see, you pretty much gonna have to be unseen, man. You know, because you're gonna be a pilgrim. You see, you're gonna have to be moving throughout the city. You know,
Because what is a pilgrim? A pilgrim is a stranger in a foreign land. And it's clear and it's evident, yo, I'm an unwelcome guest here. I'm an unwelcome guest. So what more in the day of Jacob's trouble when Esau was putting his spirit out? He really showing you his hate. You gotta know how to move. It ain't gonna be, I'm gonna act bravado with bravado. No, you finna find yourself to be a losing match in that day, man.
And you gotta have too. Just going back because Esau knows what's going on. Esau know how to play on Jacob. The switchboards and shit like that. Esau knows Jacob is fascinated with weapons, and Esau gonna use it just to know Jacob down, just so he can fulfill Revelation 12 and 12. You know.
You can continue on that.
Yep, it says to deliver thee from the way of the evil man.
So deliberately, then what did he say? I seen you sheep amongst wolves. So I ain't never seen a sheep get out of line and bite nobody. So what we gonna be doing in that day? If you see a brother shoot fire at him, it's because he basically like Avatar Aang. I only did it because this was my last option. I did it as a defense mechanism. It ain't like we boom, we kicking through the door like Kool-Aid man. You know, like just busting out of nowhere. Right? Like, oh yeah, like nah, that ain't gonna be that spirit.
Hey,
man.
if I may add you, because niggas use spiritual powers for wickedness.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord ain't gonna give certain niggas spiritual powers, because he ain't gonna know what to do with it. Lord might give spiritual powers to a young believer, a 7 or 8 year old that just believe when you have a shot. You know?
Imagine Alizar with it. Boy, it ain't gonna be floating. Man, he ain't even trying to save nobody. Hey, gather.
Yeah. They say everybody sacrifice, you know?
Nah, man.
I told y'all I was a high priest and got a turban on, his hat on.
Yeah, he's all gonna turn that missile on his
Yeah, man. Wait, that's what it is. Spiritual power is really gonna be like these knowledge. Spiritual power supposed to be used in righteousness. You know? But the Lord didn't give it out because niggas are using for wickedness, man.
The greatest power we're gonna have in that day is like power that we honing now in catching hell. It's prayer, man. It's prayer. You think the Lord said, hey man, show me one guy that called upon my name and I forsook him. So in that day, Baba Hushai, Yahweh Shanawa, man, you think the Lord ain't gonna come save me? You been calling on me. Now you, what? Come here, boy. It's like a proud father in that day, man. I got you, boy. Look at you. Boy, look at you, boy. Come here. You know?
Hey, you gotta watch it. Listen,
Read that.
going down.
You read that?
Yeah, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh forward things.
And what is his forward things? His kingdom shall continue forever. You ain't the people. You gotta worship him. Take this micro C hip, man. That's what's coming. This is his intentions for you, man. But the Lord's intention is written clearly throughout the scripture. Is to give you the pleasures, man. The pleasures of the Garden of Eden. To see his people dwell in righteousness, man. And to be happy. To really every day in the kingdom is gonna be like a festive day. Because now we've considered, now we know why we celebrate. We know why we're in the good. Because the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions have been considered. If on this side, if you don't consider it now, you'll consider it in the midst of situation.
Hey, say the scripture saying we over on Calhoun, we scattered abroad. Where you was at when I was living in the kitchen?
Yeah. What were you, buddy?
Where were you was at?
Brother had something?
Go back to that leper's name.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't finish off of
yeah,
that.
we didn't finish it.
You gotta finish that off. That's uncooked. You know, you gotta cook that all the way through. I'm just talking shit.
Second Kings and second Samuel.
I know it's one part where they had entrance to the city.
Yeah, that's when we jumped it, bro. We spoke to it.
And that's 2 Kings chapter 7 and verse 4 again. It says, if we say we would enter into the city, then the famine is in the city, and we should die there. If we sit still here, we die also.
So what? The Lord is causing us, if you look at it in the sense of the brothers get got on, we get yelled at, we get snapped on to what? To cause you to grow. The Lord can't deal with a stagnant spirit. I had to learn the hard way, man. You got to be moving. I can't go there, but I can't stay here either. You see? We got to be growing in this thing. Continue.
Yep, it says, now therefore come and let them fall unto the host of the Syrians. If they save us alive, we shall live. And if they kill us, we shall but die.
You see? Now, who did this resemble? Who thought like that? Who was in that spirit? King David. King David, when he was given the choices, remember? He was like, you want to go this way? You want your enemies to come against you? Do you want a pestilence? Or do you want the Lord to do this? He was like, man, hey, I don't want to deal with no enemies on. Ain't no mercy with them. I want to fall into the hand of the Lord. You see? That was righteous. So they understood, like, see, we're going to fall into the hands of the Lord in this regard. You see? It's like, so let's go put ourselves in, hey, we're going to be stuck in between a rock and a hard spot, but hey, let's rub up against us to see what may come of it with the Lord.
And if I may add, because again, the Lord going to put you in difficult decisions to test your milk. You know what I'm saying? To see what decision you're going to make. If you're going to make a hasty decision or a decision of wisdom, man.
Got it.
You know, and I know the brother said he has some information.
We got it. Go into it.
Okay, Khan, it's just the letter of Josephus.
Yeah, Josephus. Yeah. Josephus going in.
Khan. It says the story of Mary of Bathsheba, a story of cannibalism, told by Josephus in the Jewish War, which occurred as a consequence of famine and starvation during the siege of Jerusalem in August AD 70 by Roman legion commanded by Titus. The tale is only one account of the horror suffered at Jerusalem in the summer of 70 AD. Josephus relates that there was a Mary, daughter of Eleazar, originally from the village of Bethsubal in the district of Perea, east of the Jordan River, where previously fled to Jerusalem. Distinguishing family and fortune, her property, treasures, and food had been plundered by the Jewish defenders of the city during the siege.
So they took her food.
Yeah, the Jewish defenders of the city, and quote unquote at that time was Sakari, right? Because Sakari was, I want to say Judas was a part of that. Judas Iscariot. They were known to fight against the Romans.
And basically, like you say, it was really because even Judas Iscariot, he was sincere. He sincerely, because at the same time, he seen the power of Yahweh Shai. And he wanted the Romans to get taken down at that time, but it wasn't the time. Read it again.
Josephus relates that there was a Mary, daughter of Eleazar, originally distinguished in family and fortune. Her property, treasures, and food had been plundered by the Jewish defenders of the city during the siege.
So that ain't no, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black now. It's every man for himself. It ain't no we come together, ain't no kumbaya. None of that amongst Jake, And we're the greatest components to do these things. Jake is putting the good before Elon. But Jake is in every man for himself spirit. That's what those people are going into. They were the defenders of Israel. Now they turned on the very people they were defending. Why? Because that nigga had got home. Alright, you can continue.
Famine was eating her heart out, and rage consumed her still faster. Maddened by hunger, she took the infant at her breast and said to him, poor little might in war, famine, and civil strife, why should I keep you alive? With the Romans, there is only slavery, and that only if alive when they come. But famine is for starving slaves.
Hey, this is the same decision that the leprous men had. You're going to go into slavery, or you're going to die or not eat. Okay?
And the partisans are crueler than evil. Come, you must be food for me. To the partisans and avenging spirit, and to the world a tale. The only thing left to fill up the measure of Jewish misery, and in defiance to all natural feelings, she unalived her son, then roasted him, and ate one half, hiding the rest.
And shit, I know it was an account going into that shit. So the defenders of the city, they kicked in her doors like, hey man, I'm supposed to cook in your son. Hey, what the rest of that at?
It says, almost immediately the rebels appeared, sniffing the unholy smell.
Unholy song, man, it's something a scent worse than pork, man. I hate the smell of pork, man. You know, I hate the cured pork being cured. Grew up around it, man. I hate it. It's a sickening smell. This has to be worse than that, man. And damn, it smelled like jerk chicken in them niggas. They was that hungry, man. They probably came with, they picking up herbs and spices on the way to her house and shit. And go eat little John, man. Yeah, you know Jake love them.
Yeah, Jake's son. Boy, got the onion in his mouth and shit.
You got it.
Come. And threatened to kill her on the spot.
Oh, they coming in. Hey man, what is that?
Full of food.
Yeah, what a food at, man.
Yeah, that was my second else the brother pulled out earlier.
Yep.
Kicking down the nose for lack of bread.
But Jay, we make it's laughable to a degree because we have hopes of for the Lord to do us better than the examples He's given us in the scriptures, man. That's why we can laugh at it, but at the same time, we do it with an understanding mind, man. You got it?
Come. The Spirit of the Lord too. Even the Lord Himself said, I shall laugh without calamity.
Yeah, bro.
You know, you gotta be in a certain spirit to laugh at a time like that.
And the Spirit, what it says in Job, the 5th chapter, in famine, thou shalt laugh, and I shall redeem thee from the sword. You gotta be, like I said, it's a certain spirit, the certain spirit of joy that has to be over you.
I pray the Lord allow me to see that day. I want to laugh at you women eating your kids for real because you kicked the man out for it. And you made your whole identity in the next 18 years of your life about little John. You see, my world, my heart, my twin. He done been everything to me. And now you cooking little John.
Yeah, but like I say, the women fuck kids up, man. You know what I'm saying? Women really don't care about kids. They selfish as hell, man. My bride told me, she said, if I have a son, she had a girl in water. And how about she had a girl? She said if she had a son, she was gonna dress look like a girl. Because she always wanted a girl, man. Bitches out here is sick, man. Especially these endos. We got a little bro.
Come. And threatened to unalive her on the spot unless she revealed what she had prepared. As she uncovered what was left of the child, she offered them a share.
How his arm and she tried to broke man. That was a fucked up scene. Because it's like, you show you how evil she is, but that was a fucked up scene, man.
Yeah.
Somebody eating their kids, bro. Hey, for like about the world, the times we come from, man, you gotta be prepared mentally to see that, man. It might be somebody you know.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you ask for some shit. The Lord is not fucking around, bro. It might be your favorite cousin or some shit, bro.
You know your favorite niece.
Yeah, your favorite niece. The Spirit of the Lord is the gin and the snap for a reason, man. You ask for $1 million, you know, all of a sudden, a whole bunch of nails come to get your ass. Yeah. You gotta.
You might have to save your child from baby mama, man.
Yeah.
But the Lord ain't big because when the women can get from under your covering, he can get from under that bitch.
Yeah.
So that bitch, your child with her and shit, you know, in the family stuff, you might gotta go get him, man. You ain't gonna help.
And that spirit out you, this motherfucker hand missing and shit like that, bro. You, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to, you know.
One of the fingers going on and shit. Man.
But that's what it is. Bitches gonna be desperate. But again, that's that's a part of the curse. And do motherfucker wish our brothers would get there. Deuteronomy 2:8, but finish when you read it.
Come.
Let's read it. Break it down.
Come. They left her in horror, and the entire city could not stop thinking of this crime and abomination. When the news reached the Romans, some refused to believe.
Hey, that's a shocking thing. They refuse to believe it, man. Because mother and a child, that's a sacred thing.
That's a sacred bond.
Even when like a bear, you know what I say, a mother bear with me, that's why that's a saying, man. Because at the same time, that's something that but like about her, it's supposed to be a protector. You know, a girl don't play by her baby. But when she hungry, she don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
Even like that's how them otters is. If an otter getting attacked, they're offer the baby up. And hoping that if the baby gets took, it's cool, but they hoping the baby to have mercy on them, man.
How I said, the sucking mother have forgotten a child, but the Lord won't forget you, man.
Yep.
You know, hey, how about Shema say he's gonna feed Lord with a blood and the Lord gonna feed us. And he also tell you how he's gonna keep our children, our little ones away from evil, man. You see? So that's what he's banking on, man.
Oh,
You got it. And if I may, this is a gruesome account, but the scripture says greater evil than evil. You know, we gonna see worse things than this, man. You know, children being eaten. You know, so like that.
No, I said that just had to be gruesome.
wait, you said children being eaten?
Yeah, children being eaten, man. You know, pets. You know, they came for so.
This made Esau's stomach turn.
Yeah.
Esau heard, nigga, you the reason they doing this with each other. And it made his stomach turn. Yo, man, the Lord is powerful, man.
You got it, bro.
Come. They left her in horror, and the entire city could not stop thinking.
She done lost it. Yeah. Hey.
Probably hair probably crazy, eyes big as hell. Eyes probably a different color and shit.
Bubble-eyed black.
Yeah, bubble-eyed blackfish, man. That's probably his niece, man.
Hell, all over the fucking place.
You got it, bro.
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Come on, get that curse for me.
Yeah, this Deuteronomy 28 in verse 57. It's like in verse 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not eventually set the soles of her foot upon the ground.
And that's it, because it was important when women didn't even put their feet on the ground, man. Now we got a whole bunch of dirty foot project codes, and this shows how far we fell from the nation. When you look at our women, you know, our women don't care about the kids. But I remember, you know, back in the 80s, 90s, things like that, even early 2000s, kids would be running out there with their, you know, the diaper on. A baby and shit, man.
Doing the crack epidemic.
Yeah. You got it.
Yep, it says, which would not eventually set the soles of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom.
Yeah, she gonna be a demon to her husband, her baby daddy. You got it.
And towards her son,
And towards her son, towards her kids, because if bitch have a bad day, put that shit out on you.
She didn't want to just jump off Niagara Falls with her kids.
Beautiful.
You know, these are the times that we going into, man. Women not even loving their kids, man. You know, it's like that.
Beautiful point, bro.
Brother said it out there in Atlanta, the other Ababachi. A woman can't properly love her child unless the husband is somehow to love her. If the husband don't love the woman she can't and will not love those children.
And even now, a bitch can't even love herself, man.
None.
Bitch can't even boil water, man. Crazy asshole. Yeah.
Yep, it says her eyes shall be evil towards her husband and towards her son and towards her daughter and towards her young one that cometh out
Her young one that coming out, you got it.
from between her feet.
From between her feet. It was one, a couple months ago, a bitch put the newborn baby in the fucking oven. You just had the motherfucker. It just came from the spirit world. You something right back.
Man, it was like it was an account of a college student. She gave birth in her dorm and cut the baby and I don't know how she, but the damn baby head was off about it, man. And said she just went back to sleep. You know, that shit going down, man. It was a account of a young female. She had a baby in the damn hospital. Just threw it in the trash can.
It arrested the people. They told me, what I do? You see the baby? He made the fucking crime, man. So, that bitch was water child taking his fuck too.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
I love going to try and and I hate doing the tribe niggas, man. Sometimes they worse than niggas. But the thing that I'm talking about is anybody got nothing to go I hate niggas, man. That's why we you know, the Northern tribe died. Northern tribe anything. Northern tribe love pork. So you know they got 6 or 7 on. You know, you even right, you know, the child, got 8 kids. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be knocking the motherfuckers out, bro. With the rice, you got it, bro.
With the rice.
Yeah, it says, and towards her young ones that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things.
She shall eat them for the want of all things. That food, man. They're piling away for the wants of the fruits of the field. You got it?
Yeah, she should eat them for the want of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in thy gates.
You distress thee in thy gates. And that's what happened to her. She ate her baby secretly. That was the fulfillment of prophecy. But guess what? That prophecy is going to be fulfilled again.
I mean,
okay, come on.
the curse is undefeated.
Beautiful. Undefeated.
Yeah. You say, yeah. Spirit undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated, man. You can't, he ain't even know nothing. Just got that infinity sign on it. Infinity sign is 0. You got it, sign.
Yep, backing brothers up. This is Lamentations 4:3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
Yeah, well, compare you to a damn monster, man. Yes, a sea monster, you know, but even though these animals have more compassion than the end does, man. The bitch will have 4, 5 and horses, and you get 27 and wonder why you can't have kids, man. Then now she got PCOS, man. You got it. Which that happened with a lot of black women, man. You got it.
It says, like the ostriches in the wilderness. Yeah, and if you consider ostrich very cool with his eggs.
Yeah, step on that motherfucker. Yank that motherfucker up by the neck. You got
Extremely
it.
careless, man. Extremely
Yeah,
careless.
that bitch leave a baby too. That motherfucker gonna attack, motherfucker just strike her.
Oh, y'all seen that bitch? She had one on a vacation for 10 days.
Just came across.
See, read that out.
An Ohio toddler died after her mom left her alone and played
It says she shall be evil against the one that came out the bosom. The baby, the damn baby. You got it. The baby, I don't think the baby was no more than now 18 months old.
It said, after her mom took her home alone while she took a 10-day vacation.
Bitch, you left the baby out there for 10 days. You expect the baby to be up. You know the baby gonna be dead.
But it show you the curses on Jake so bad. Bitch didn't even have a support system to even take the baby nowhere else.
Can't take to your mama house.
Yeah, couldn't take it to your mama house, no nothing. But what the brothers, as the scriptures say, the want of all things. It ain't just talking about food. This motherfucker wanted a break. She wanted to be a woman. Probably wanted to get caught.
Yeah.
Probably wanted to get, just have a break. But look at her and the want for her, for the cares of her wants. She neglected the baby.
If I may, a bitch selfish.
Yeah, selfish.
It is selfish. It is selfish.
Yeah, it's just
selfish ass.
Yeah. Selfish ass bitch, man.
Give me what you got, Samantha. We're gonna wrap it up.
This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 1, and verse 13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last.
And that's why bad shit be happening to a lot of women, man. Because they really don't fear how about Shemi Abashai. But through the spirit of power, how about Shemi Abashai, when we fear him, it's going to go well with us in the last. Because again, but everybody falls short of the glory of the Lord, man. At the same time, Lord, he will have mercy upon us. You got it right.
And he shall find favor in the day of his death.
So the day when you was supposed to die, we all had that stuff for the first death, man. But the Lord had gave us favor. It was a video you did, you sang arms. A brother called you, you picked up, you went being a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can just pray this video was edifying and give our praise under your glory.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
We give double honor to our apostle, elders, great views from Shalom.
Tonight. Right now, you heard? Right now.